How can there be such thing as white privilege when you have lady women's of color being Norwegian Viking ancestors? Huh? Reecism is solved, everybody! All for once, at once. I didn't prepare anything for an opening on this, so you hear me fluster, but I think it's funnier. They've solved it! All they have to do is just swap a Rooney to fix and correct how history was bad. Told you it was a day. We've solved reecism, though. Isn't that important? See? That doesn't look like an old white dude at all, now does it? So all of this reeing and complaining and reeing on Twitter is like, I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. It was a black lady whammon person who was Jarl Haakon, and now anytime I see the name Jarl, I just want to play Skyrim. Can we just play Skyrim, you know? Just that's how you fixed it, right? Right? With all the juicies of the world out there, all the juicy smollets having to fake their own stuff. Well, it's clearly because it didn't exist, right? Because, I mean, this doesn't look like an old white dude at all. Oh, but is this a fictional show? But it's a history. It's like Hamilton. You're gonna confuse the stupids like me in the world who are gonna look at this and be like, I don't know what you're upset by. And then I'm gonna get angry when you try to cancel me, aren't I? I'm gonna pull out, oh, you see this? I'm gonna pull out the riding crop, and I'm gonna pull out everything, and I'm gonna turn the background into fire, because we get like that sometimes when we go a little ranty, and I'm gonna say, you know what then? Maybe we can stop reading about some of this stuff because we have some real world things going on right now and worrying about some petty stuff. But then again, I'm going the other way and reading about something I haven't watched or swapped or cared about when we could just play Skyrim instead of watching this Viking show. Disney has blue shrimp because shrimp am blue now. Vacations cost $6,000 in a bunker to go on a cruise to nowhere, and Jarls and Vikings are black lady whammon people. So did we solve everything now? Can we worry about, you know, gas costing $5 a gallon and $7 a gallon? Can we worry about real life stuff? Or are some wokier than thou Twitter people still upset that they need to see themselves on screen? Because I'm still waiting to see myself on screen. And to tell me that I see myself on screen just because I happen to share similarity to some people who kind of look a little bit like me is a little bit insulting. It is like saying that representation in Star Trek is good enough with people like Raffi, who are just drug-addicted people who are blaming the man. So, are we done worrying? Is it solved now? Is it solved? Can we just say, you know what? We filled it, we erased history, we erased it, and we filled it in with the right thing. And now it's fixed, and now it's solved, and now it's all dunsies, right? Can we do that? I am Becca. That's about all I have to say about this Viking show, other than, seriously, I'm not going to take the bait. I'm not going to pretend to be outraged by it. I'm going to be confused and mock the people who think that, you know, having to poke us. Ooh, they're poking us. Poka. Having to poke us constantly is really, really productive in this day and age. Is this really what you want your legacy to be? Is a bunch of people who are basically like children sitting in the back seat going, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, but they do everything else to get your attention, like, you know, block your vision and bottom. Next up, a remake of Gandhi starring a pansexual gender-fluid Mongolians. Yes, well, he didn't have to be race swapped by the very people that he hated, though. Ooh, Gandhi was an istophobe too. Gandhi was an istophobe, wasn't he? See, this is why all the SJWE people are kind of freaking out and reeing over absolutely everything, because they realize that all their historical people who were taught are, you know, great people like Mother Teresa's, who are really into, you know,
she is messed up, man. Shut up, just shut up. Let me think?
Some pretty nasty stuff, and some of your Gandhis and some of your people throughout history weren't like necessarily the best of people, so it made them very resentful. And they got angry because they were told that they were special and important and intelligent, and then they aren't, and neither am I. So, we've solved isms, we've solved phobias. Yay! Yay, we have Vikings. See, you can't be mad at Norwegians. They come from a black lady whammon now. Huh? Right, and we can't be mad at our historic founding fathers because Hamilton's a black man now, or he's a whatever he is. He's less white than he used to be. We erased him and we filled in that one. And who else did we swap around? I don't know, but I don't care anymore because this isn't important in society. And yes, what do I make of the race and gender swap? I'm mocking it. I am mocking it and want to play Skyrim. $5 super chat to remind me of having to share buddy. Thank you so much. Don't you go anywhere. That's just the first clip. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.
The Vikings.